Hello again, everyone. It is your Black Knight. And side note, you see weekly challenge complete 3 premium deluxe repo work missions. I just did blow up 3 times. Just round that. Not bad. I think that's probably the best, easiest, quickest of all those. But at any rate, total side note. This is your Black Knight. How's it going, everybody? There's sales going on. I haven't really been too hyped up for purchases of late. You know, because it's, you know, like a Suzumi for $3 million. And it's not the fastest thing going ever. Like, okay, you know, but if you look at the sales, I already have a Pipistrello. And I have the other things, just about everything else is on sale. Except I've never gotten an Omaggio. Why? Because it's $2.8 million. Now it's on sale for $1.7 million. In a world where it often feels like the best you can hope for is an all-electric fap to some hybrid porn, Grotti's stunning farewell tribute to the mighty V8 is the booty call of your hot, heavy dreams. So sit back and strap in for one last breath of the pure gasoline as you autograph the ozone for the final time. My Tech upgrades available. And I think it's available in one of the showrooms, so let's take a look at that. I should tell you that as I'm recording this now, I don't really have a plan to do the other things I plan to do with this car. You know, the whole build-up and, you know, taking up Chiliad and all that kind of stuff. Is it in here? Is this it here? Let's see. Yep, there's the Omaggio. The S80RR is another nice one. I like the build on this. I do own it, though, and that's not a cheap vehicle either. Don't want to like stack them up. The Shinobi is another interesting thing that I don't own, but don't really need because it's got all the performance of the baddie, and I have the baddie, and it looks like a fancied up baddie. So we're just gonna go. You know, I think I have a Locus somewhere, but you know, let's look at this one. Is this the kind of build I want to do with mine? Honestly, I don't know. We can test drive it. But yeah, do I want to do a red one? I mean, red's reasonable. I mean, it's a Ferrari kind of thing. Turning is good. Turn's tight. Very nice handling. And by nice, I don't mean like it feels realistic and nice and slidey and it would be a challenge drive. I mean, this feels like it's a slot racer. Is it worth the normal price? Probably not to me because I haven't gotten it yet. A little bonk there. Bonkety. Is it something that at 1.7 million is worth it? I would say yeah, that seems like a thing. And hopefully it didn't, like, I don't have one of these sitting somewhere and I'm just forgetting about it. I just don't think I've ever gotten an Omaggio. And it's been on my mind to get, but it's just like, for what the heck is it normally? Hold on, let's see. We just had it up, but I mean, I'm just not gonna make you remember. It's normally 2.8 million. No, I wouldn't want to. It's not worth it to me for that. But I could have some fun with it at 1.7. So let's not get this one. We'll do an interesting build on it. I'm probably going to buy it on the other character and do that build another day. Do this build another day. I'm just going to buy them. I'm going to buy the characters and buy the characters. I don't even own the characters. I am the characters. I'm going to buy the cars, and then when I have time, somewhere in the future, we'll do builds on these, and maybe it'll be a car I save for when me and Pancro Jones are looking for something to do, you know? And return vehicle, poink. Shoo! Does it teleport me, or am I? I'm kind of somewhere. Not near anything we planned, but all right. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm only going to show you one buy, but there'll be two. We'll be going for. Actually, this will take up most of my cash. I wonder if it'll come from the cash or not. Let's go orange because it's Rusty Jack. Order. And because it has Imani Tech, pop it in the agency. No, it didn't do that. Took it from the bank. The bank money. Oh well. Now we will do a really large time warp again. Okay, it does look pretty good in orange, to be perfectly honest. Let's get this thing race ready. Armor. Brakes. Bumpers, front bumpers, okay. Fin splitter. That's subtle. Good enough. Forged. Do we want to do this all up in forged? Carbon track splitter. See, stock still has a lot to it, so we're not really losing a lot of ground clearance. Okay, let's do the more forged carbon overlays. Okay. Canards. Carbon accents. Forged carbon accents. Forged carbon canards. Twin canards. Twin forged canards. Well, we just take the bottom options. The most expensive engine. Chrome, titanium. Yeah, titanium. Imani Tech. The missile lock-on jammer. Lights. Well, we'll hold off on this until we figure out the livery. Okay, so you get your standard Omaggio stripes, touring stripes, which is more stripes. I would prefer the originals, I think, to that, but alright. Lots of stripes. Very Italian. Italiano. Yeah, sport orange. There's an actual sport orange going here. Sport yellow. Outline sport, and then we get into the wild stuff. Well, that looks pretty different. The stunts Andreas with the. Well, does that look good with the orange? Well, it looks good with orange. Rockstar Games. We want to really promote the Rockstar Games. It's it's smart that they finally did. I don't know. Is there any other Rockstar Games liveries? I don't know that it's calling to me. Let's put Sport Orange, and then we'll see what goes with it. Plate, well, what's the plate? I haven't been doing customs. I guess we haven't done the see you later in a while. And what color plate's gonna depend on the respray. Primary color. There's only a primary. Okay, so chameleons. Ooh, now that does sync rather nicely. Ooh, but then you get the anodized blue, and you have the contrast, the opposite ends of the color wheel. Gold, of course. Green, blue flip. Yeah, the purple and orange. The Bruffy look. That's purple green flip. If we do orange purple flip, a full blown true Bruffy effect. Which I'm sure they put in here just for Bruffy. It's nice, but is there enough contrast? That's got some serious contrast going there. It's not overly done. Baby blue pearl. It worked on the Walton. I don't think it works here for me with the orange. Red prismatic pearl though. Black prismatic pearl. Alright, that's just... Yeah, I think so. Turquoise purple flip. Ooh, that has a kind of a nice look to it. But what if? And I mean, that looks good too. I'm thinking something else. Primary color. What if we just do metallic black number 1, which looks pretty good there. And then for the livery, we shift that to sport yellow. I don't know if that looks steel. Does that look steelery enough? It's not quite the right yellow. I haven't done a Steelers livery in a long time. This somehow does show off the forged pretty good. Wasabi kitty. Okay, we haven't changed it yet. We're just considering. Let's back to resprays. I don't know. I don't know. I just thought it's late now. I got it. It was a pretty good time. Creamsicle. Go full on creamsicle. I forgot about that one. We're gonna go blue though. Let's go straight up anodized blue pearl. Am I sold on the orange though? I don't know. Okay, I'm just thinking, just for the pure irony of it, we go Rockstar Games with the orange purple flip for the whole ruffiness of it all. And it's just the most rockstar-y thing that you could do. You guys know what I mean by bruffiness, right? Okay, if you don't, you'll eventually. Okay, plate is. If we're doing this, let's go yellow on black. The roof. Plastic roof. That seems like a bad thing on a 200 mile an hour car. Carbon roof, forged carbon roof. How much? Let's see. How much color are we losing there? Kind of a lot. I am kind of digging the whole forged thing though. skirts. Obviously, we need forged carbon something. Is that excessive? Does it screw up the livery too much? Let's go carbon track skirts. Yeah, so we'll just keep it that way. So you can still see the splitters. Forged carbon duct yeah, we'll forge it up here. Overlays. How much are we losing here? There's your stock. Those are the carbon duct insets. I'm not sure if I'm focusing well enough to know. That's just really, let's just do the, how much? Let's just do the inset. I don't want to go completely crazy here and lose a lot of orange. Spoiler, it's going to be forged carbon arrow wing. There you go. Well, there you got the wrap. The wrap does look good. But that looks a little bit more subtle. Can't even, there we go. It's almost tricking me out. Like it looked like it's a painted wing, but the wing is actually above where the see, it's okay, that's neat. Sun strips, don't really use them for the simple fact that if you get stuck first person, it's a hindrance. Shall we slam this? We shall slam this. Trans, rev it up. Trunk. You gotta be kidding me. We can do more trunkiness here. I don't really see anything happening here. Yeah, it's a different way to add forged. Turbo obviously needs one. Vents. I mean, do we need forged inserts on the... I guess we do. Why not? Wheels. Wheel type. If we're going to do a Bruffy special, should it have off-road wheels? I mean, there's a tradition. There is a set that he always uses. Is it the channel? No, the Doom Bashers. Oh, there's something I always use. I mean, I think the Concave Rally Master of the Snowflakes is usually what I go. There you go. Concave Rally Masters, just in case we're off-road. Wheel color. Ooh, now there is an interesting kind of take on it. Classically, I would go with the Frost White, which you can see is not quite bright enough. Don't know why they don't give us Ice White. But, you know, our black will work too. But if we get down here, to, yeah, not that. The off-white pearl, it's a little bit brighter, and I think that works nicely. Ties right in with the livery, so we're going to go with that. Tires, we need to bulletproof them. Do we want to customize them? Yeah, all-terrain radials. Windows, light smoke. And there we have it. I guess we should do our normal up and down the street before we send it. This feels quick. I kind of threw it into the wall there so I wouldn't smash into the ladies, but they're not real ladies, so it's really an okay thing. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Well, I guess the only thing to figure out now. Yeah, I always say we'll go up Chiliad, but we're going to build another one of these. So let's build another one of these, and we'll see which one goes up Chiliad. I'm not sure which one we're going to take yet. We'll see how it works out. That's going to depend on what account I'm in when I catch up with Pancro Jones. Well, that's convenient. Here's our second omelet. Omaggio. I wonder if we can do an omelet theme. Don't really have another plan for it. Let's hold off on the bumpers and stuff until we figure out what the plan is for this. Very farty engine noise. Livery, okay, Omaggio stripes. Nothing screaming omelet to me yet, though. That's a bit extreme. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. Let's get the basics done here. I don't think I'm going to forge this one up. Let's just go carbon. We'll do regular carbon stuff if we do any carbon. We're getting the basics down. Okay, so it's basically upgraded now. Back to the top, double check the armor. Let's go to respray. Go with the brown. What's calling to me? What's inspiring me today? The carbon almost clashes with that. Yellow omelet. Reese yellow omelet. Omelet is our base. Pearlescent yellow on top of. I'm not really seeing any changes there. Let's just go with it. Go with the default. Bumpers. Carbon performance splitter. Do we want to just carbon this up a little bit? Like low level carbon. looks better. That integrates the spoiler, and just not calling to me. Look at the more yellow. Canards, carbon accents. It doesn't look like it does much. Carbon canards. Twin carbon canards. If we could do one. Lights, neon kits, neon color, yellow. Livery. So we got options. I mean, a lot of that stuff will work. None of it's going to really embrace the omelet. That embraces the yellow. It's an interesting look. Doesn't really embrace the yellow. That kind of embraces the yellow. Not a happy car. Okay, so we have a yellow car called Wiz. I don't know anybody in Florida. Don't know anybody in Florida. We're gonna let that go. I get so much spam anymore. It's good color balance on that. Has a very Mega Man level feeling to it. I don't know why. I think more blue would work for that. Which we could do. Like ultra blue with the background. And we already have one with the Rockstar. What do you think? Yellow is? It's either yellow is, or it's the sword kitty thing. I think we're whizzing it. Roof. Yeah, I mean, you could carbon roof this, but again, you just lose a lot of livery. Lose a lot of yellow. Skirts. That just changes the color a little bit. We'll do a light amount of. Minor carbon. Spoiler's been done. It's a carbon wrap. Already slammed. Sun strips. Don't really ever use sun strips, so we're just gonna not do that. Trunk. Oh, so that, okay. I was looking at the wrong part of the car when I was looking at that trunk. I always think trunk back, but trunk front, okay. It's a rear-engine car. That just breaks up the livery. Let's just leave the stock trunk. Turbo's done. Vents. Vented fenders. With carbon. I think we'll do track fenders. I think we did track fenders on the other ones. Wheels. Wheels we do want to do a different wheel type. We're gonna do a track type. Which maybe I might want to revisit the spoiler and make it a little more aggressive. Super turbine. If I change them, they would look like black, but then you'd lose the San Andreas on them. pretty close to the stock, but we could change the color. Blacktop blender has a very Ferrari look to it. It's more of a Lambo look. '90s running. Something's happened. Gravel trap. Stance Andreas does look good. Blacktop blender. That's what I was looking at before. There was one I picked, kind of. So it looked kind of Ferrari-ish. 90. Let's, for now. Either Speed Boy or 90s running. I can take 90s running. Wheel color, carbon black. I do actually it does look better black. We're just gonna go black. Back up to the spoiler if we're doing a track kind of thing. The performance wing, is it outside the fenders? No. Street special performance wing. Shouldn't hook on anything. What do you think? The little dip? Just a straight wing for a change of pace. How does that sound? A little bit of canards action going. Not enough. Maybe you want to put a little bit on the splitters. We want the on the skirts. Maybe a little bit more carbon track skirts. There you go. Performance kind of hides the thing. Carbon track. And there we have this one. It is the Whizmobile. Whiz. I understand you've got the whole thing up as Whiz. You didn't pick Golden Shower as the color. It just doesn't. That would be a little too orangey, I think. This gets the point across. I think we're fine. It is very Steelers. I could see I'll end up throwing the robot bubblegum thing on at some point, but for now, we're good. And it's going to be just a matter of fortune as to which one we take up Chiliad. And here we are, and I didn't leave it entirely to chance. I really did want to take the Rockstar one with the off-road tires. I thought it might give it a little bit of some help, a little bit of a cushiness. Clear, traffic. So we can leave it at high, I guess. Confirm settings. My friends, from the friends list, let's call up the Pancro Jones. I don't know if Mr. Art would know what we're doing with this. I don't know if he's a G-Fred fan. And it can be just cruelty to do this if you don't know. It can be cruelty to do this when you do know what's going on. I'm assuming that's a super, right? Where is the omelet? There it is. Ta-da! There it is, the Turismo Omaggio. Okay, he's already got his. Let's confirm ours. Ready to play. Oh, I didn't want to cut him off, you know? We ended up with not an Omaggio. And we're off. Go, go, go. I've got more air than I thought it would. She's a little bouncy. Somewhere in the advanced options, I guess slip is still turned off. Did I not turn that off when I built this? I don't know. I guess not. I wonder if I can remember the RBS line. Which is like a little bit down further. And then maybe up this way? This seems to be leading us back to our normal way, so I don't think so. But he's doing it properly. I should have followed. Car has no trouble. No trouble at all. Having said that, it did there. Having said that, come on. Got a little hung up there. Yeah, this is struggling a little bit now. It's bouncing around and skittering and half falling over. I grant you, I've got competition suspension on, so we lose a little ground clearance there, which is the point, but you're supposed to, from the game physics, gain a little bit of grip. Whee! Alright, we made it up that high. Ah, oh dear. Full send, which is generally speaking a very bad idea. All right, right now we're just going to try to avoid having to reset. And just grateful I put armor on. Yeah. How did I enter first exploding? Pancro Jones entered first, as it should be. I'm going the wrong way. It always aims you the wrong way out there. He's very considerate. He did not need to do that. He's just being considerate. Okay, I'm not doing the full send again. Was that the full send? I don't know. Did I do the full send wrong? Ow. The car seems a little directionally challenged off-road. Frisbee! It's a frisbee! Brakes! Flap it down, flappity, flappity. Roll it over onto the train tracks. Did he get stuck? Here we go, look. Frisbee! Alright, he extricated himself from whatever issue there was. And of course now the train. And it should... Oops. I was gonna say, it should squeeze through. I think it's a very capable car. It's just, especially, it doesn't have any trouble climbing. Whoa! What? Okay, I'll go. I don't know what sound I just made. It was just completely spontaneous, though. That's just how I felt. Like that. That's the noise I would make. It's flying through the air. And handbrake dismount. Pancro seems to be giving me the win this time. He's had opportunities just to completely go with it and land. Okay. Will he take the slip and go for the pass? As I bound through the air with the grace of ease. Gonna try to jump despite the bushes. Which I don't think this likes bushes very much. Alright, seems like it didn't get too disturbed there. He's with me. Oh, I think he spun for a minute, or unless that was just a little update in the... Oh dear! Ugh. Can we get back up here? Yep. There we go. Stunting out and styling. Oh, come on, Pancro, you take it. There you go. Woohoo! It's kind of an inverse race. We both root for the other one. And that'll be Max Dallas. It was an 8-minute race. Should be better than 4K. I mean, what the heck? Maybe I'm thinking of all the double money I tend to do with these things. Alright. Give it the like. Drop it to the free mode. Drop it to the free mode. And we do the same things we always do. And we pop it open. Let's see, manage vehicles, preferences, flip. And there you have it. The Turismo Omaggio, which is a Ferrari, of course. That's what it's supposed to be. Flying twin turbos, I think. Snug little cockpit. Very Formula One looking. And minimalist trunk. Not a lot going on there. No, not a lot. Now, Pancro's got a cooler cargo on here. Very nice. You know, you don't see people using brown very often, but it really works here. I wonder if that's a Sienna or not. I don't know. It's very nice. It gets worse every time we do that, and that is probably true. Now on this note, folks, as I don't know where we're going, this is your Black Knight. Have a great night. That's how you got. No, that doesn't make any sense either. Whee! He's out for bunnies. Whee! Are we doing the final leg of the defred here? Is that...
They're coming into their hangar. Low-level base administrator.
You could go to the island. This was kind of odd. What's with this?
How's it going?
God, I've been praying that I get this no-go vodka commercial. That would seriously take my career to the next level, you know.
Hello.
Sure.
There's nothing like Macbeth on ice at the end of the day.
What's with these outfits? What am I seeing here? It went too quick on me. I didn't mean to send it again. Poor guy, I didn't mean to get him killed. You were clapping an awful lot, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what made him headbutt you. Gauntlet. It's an interesting choice. Well, we know what we're doing. I will ready up. I want to make sure he gets enough time to get his Omaggio. Yeah, I'm sure he's good. Yeah, it went right there, so he already had his ready up. Haven't done Gauntlet in a while. Nice to actually race stuff. No slip, because it's got no contact. I guess that worked out a little bit better. I landed first and then picked up some momentum. It's little things like that you know, I don't even know why that worked. It's the little things, really. Normally his system tracks a little bit faster, so this is not going. We're both off a little bit. There he is. That's true. I don't have to worry about colliding with them, so I might as well just take the lines I want to take. This isn't bad, but I don't feel like I'm cranking a lot of top end here. Like, it feels easy to drive, but it doesn't. I mean, this doesn't feel as fast as a GTO. Yeah, in the tubes. Oh, I lost traction there. I just kind of floated around. It does seem like it floats a lot. I don't know. We're floating. Yeet! Which is better than where it won't make the jumps. Yeah, I don't feel like I'd be tempted to take this in a regular stunt environment. There's faster stuff. Now on a tight course, you know, a regular land course, yeah, maybe. That'd be a good choice. Can we close that? I don't know. He's the Pancro, you know? One lap shootout. Very good. Yeah, I mean it's certainly well behaved. You know, it's better behaved on the track than it is on a mountain, but I don't feel like it's got what it takes to rock stunt races. I just don't. Like that was, I didn't get to see the list. What do you want to do next? Green Machine. We're going to try it on Green Machine? This could be a whole Omaggio homage. It'll be funny if we get a populated track. We didn't. Just us. It's just us racing around in the Omaggio. There he is, the Pancro Jones. Do you take something else? He did. Well, that's going to be an interesting comparison. T-Gun, I think. T-Gun's a nice car to drive. Oh, just made that through there. T-Gun, he went through smooth, and now he's just gone. What he did for me, I bet you he'll be able to close rather quickly at that rate. I mean, I didn't even have that much of a bobble. There was a little bobble there, but we got through. Alright, let's see if I can keep up with the T-Gun. Classically, in races, I prefer to be grippy, if not as fast cars, as opposed to, you know, bouncing off the walls as fast as possible. But on something like Green Machine, which is a lot of straightaways, don't let the vertical curves confuse you. Like, I took that flat out, but so, you know, if we're not going that fast. Contact, so I'm going to slip. It doesn't seem to get a lot of tube boost compared to, say, the T-Gon, which is pulling away now. T-Gon apparently likes the tubes. That wouldn't have been nearly as close as if he didn't wait for me. Not blazing, I don't think. I'm sensing a free mode cut here. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know unless he goes. Oh, maybe spinner. I didn't know spinner. I thought they were all sports or motorcycles were the same thing over. Maybe I selected too fast and he ended up with the T-Gon, or if it just glitched out. But we're gonna try and. I'll wait for it to beep out this time. To continue, and then we'll wait on the ready to play. A little while. Just a little bit. Wait a little while, just a little bit. Give him some car selection time, you know? It's getting difficult with all the cars we have at this point. We have so many cars to get through everything. There you go. Alright, that's fine. What did he take? Is he doing a teardrop on me here, where every time we go he takes something a little slower? I don't know if the T-Gon was slower. That was definitely a. I should have an advantage over the ETR1. It's got really strong grip. I should be able to outrace that. I'm not even sure that was like a customized one. You might just grab the stock ETR1. And we get a little RP from the course because, you know, the way the checkpoints work, if you're going around in circles. He's reversed. I'm reversed. Nope. Again, not a bad car to drive flat out. Ooh. Not as far behind as I thought. Okay, I'm gonna try to do the funk here. We're gonna do funky, which may allow him to catch up. Can the Omaggio do the kickflip? Nope. Ah, it didn't work. True. Doesn't like it. Yep, 10 out of 10. Do not recommend trying this with the Omaggio. It does not have the forward momentum. It stopped turning. I don't know why. It hit a certain point and then it stopped. That was... I didn't let up. I didn't let go of the button. There's a charity win. I'll take it. We take those. We take those. Da-da. The charity win. He gave me the win because he said, hey, kid, here's a win. And now we're out, I think. Yeah. I see what you're doing. Okay. It's not really good on the track, but is it good on something like this? Well, first of all, I'm not really good on something like this usually, but we're going to give it a shot. It's kind of cutting corners. I've seen it enough. Should have done it enough, but we'll see. See how it does. What's he going to take for comparison? Same thing, just to get the feel. Yeah, okay. Nice. Took that very fast. Good brakes. Not bad acceleration. You took that a little better than I did. Took that a little harder than I did. I overcooked that a little bit. Bush. Beware the bush. Where the telephone pole, or light pole, or whatever it's called. It's a pole. It's not a Polish version, but the actual this pole is. He's definitely outstripping me on this. Can I get the feel of the track a little bit more and get a good lap? I'm not catching him, but can I get a good lap? This isn't exactly Ruffy's track, but it's very close. This is where you started with, maybe better. And he's gonna finish pretty darn pronto. Well, we finished. A 156 is a pretty good time in general. I don't know. It's not exactly Ruffy's track, so. Yeah, 52 versus a 56. That means I had a minute lap on one of those. Plummet 2. That's an interesting selection. It's exactly the wrong track for this car. Exactly the wrong track for this car, cause I'm go Omaggio. It's doing an homage to Omaggio. I got pole for some reason. Hunkity. Is that my hunkity or his hunkity? This is definitely a track that they wanted to see people falling off of. That's just... Like, you kind of almost have to know where that track is. It's just... Almost crossed over too soon there. Clawing to stay away. I don't think there's any chance of hitting the bridge on this. Nah. Other cars, yeah. That was impressive. A little odd. But that's exactly how much time you lose if you get a little hiccup like that. Little curb boost around him. Or he lifted, one of the two. Yeah, as hard as I could. Like, you're flat out for most of the turns. And he's got this by not much time, but again, it feels held back. It feels like it could be going faster. Crunch, crunch to the neck, half second there. And the free modes. Not a lot of Omaggio opportunity there. Wait a minute, hold the phone. Hold the phone, wait a minute. We can lean in. We can lean into the pun. Hold on. I would say, let's see, do this, even more of that. Do this. That's race, but this is probably cool. Let's do this. Pearlescent. Pearlescent bright orange. Yeah, color. Do we want to go with this? Straight up orange. This is probably close to a light orange. As we've got. And now it's Cheese Whiz. Cheese Whiz. You have the overspeed. Good job. Okay, I've got the overspeed. Clean pass. I feel like I earned that one.